I made a dookie. That gives us an area to work from, so I can work out from centres any way round that I'm working. Okay, so I've cut another piece of 3mm ply, 2 pieces. So one's the same size as our wall art, and the other one is the same size as the top section of the wall art, where the writing and the clouds and the aeroplane are. Turn this over. I'm going to put some double-sided tape on this side. And then I'm going to stick this board to this board with the double-sided tape. Like so. And then I'm going to do the same with this board. This is the top where the plane and graphics are, and I'm going to stick that just there. I just want to cut another small piece and put it where Dookie is for cutting out those graphics as well, so that I've got 3 versions of that I can play with as well. Got a G. I've got all my pile of bits and pieces that are going to be finally stuck onto this board that gives it this 3-dimensional look. But right now I've got a basic sketch of where all this sticks, and now I've got to draw all the characters all in or around here. This is going to be build-ins and 3-dimensional, and so is this. So yeah, we'll see where we go with that. Okay, so a few painstaking hours later and I am at this stage. I've just kind of put it all together to make sure everything fits and everything is how it's supposed to be. I've done most of the pyrography on the backboard, and as you can see I've done these pieces, which gives it more of a three-dimensional. I've just added little, I mean this is a little dog dropping dookie on someone's head down here. So, and you know, I've added these bits as to kind of bring it out of the page to make it 3D. There's still pyrography and colour got to be added on to the three-dimensional pieces, but I'm going to do that as I go along. So the next stage now is to add some colour into the backboard. So I'm just going to go ahead and rub in some white spirit stain in between. Use a brush and some towel just to rub it in. Most of the top of this has got to be coated with white spirit stain before anything else goes onto it. So we'll go ahead and do that. I think I'm just going to go over the whole lot. If I have to go over with the biro in the pyrography, that's fine. Again, it's just a wash of blue. Now again I'll go over it with the white and wash that out again, just to blend it and make it more of a pale blue like it is in the picture. It's very sky looking. That'll do me. It's easy to follow the lines of the pyrography with the pen then. I'll get that done and I'll come back to you. Okay, so I have gone over all that pyro with the black pen, with the biro, and it's made it pop out again, and now it's time to start adding a little bit of colour. That is most of the colour done on the backboard. I've coloured the three-dimensional side pieces as well where the buildings are, and I've stuck those on. They're stuck and set, so if I lift that up you should get the effect of that. So it's coming on. The next part now is I'm going to stick the dookie on the bottom and add the dookie around the dookie word. Get that done and then work my way up. Okay, so I have all the dookie letters sanded up and ready to do the pyrography. So I've got a pyrography all around the outside, and then burn the centre up, and then around the outside I'm just going to take a black Sharpie marker and coat all that with black. There we go. I'm going to do the rest of the letters like that, and I'll come back to you when I'm adding the red. There we go. Dookie. I have the cloud done with all the pyrography design to make it look like clouds. I've done the black outline to make it stand out from the backboard, and now it's time to do the explosion on the top. So the explosion is done. I've made it yellow and I've added the dark bits in between each section, and now we've got another cloud, explosive cloud, to go on the top here, which sits on there like that. So I've now got to make that white to match the cloud underneath. Explosive cloud is done. That's the top part. Next, and I've stuck in the packing piece that that holds the actual explosion in place. This is just a packer that goes in, and I've just darkened the edges because this has to sit in here, and it gives it more of a 3D look to have the black there. The next part now, I'm going to colour this with the white spirit stain first and burn the edges, and then I'm going to add the yellow and the red and orange and give it a fire look. I have got these pieces stuck together, and I've put the fire, the explosion, into this piece as I was sticking it together, and I've just whitewashed the area that's going to be exposed later on, and this will need to be glued into here now. And then I glued together the aeroplane on the slipstream, and this then glues over the top of that. And then on top of that again we have our cloud, which sits in there and sits in there. So I'm going to stick all that together and then do the pyro work, the whitewash, and I've got to colour the aeroplane as well. The plane, the slipstream and the clouds in place, all stuck into position now. So now we're on the final stretch. It's just, I've got to just do the Green Day lettering and then just to tidy up just in around here with a bit of the background colour. A couple of bombs and things like that to put on actually that I have over there. There you go guys, one Green Day Dookie album cover wall art. I've still got to put some way of fixing it to the wall on the back of it, and I've got to give it a few coats of clear lacquer, but that's pretty much it. That's the easy side of it. I absolutely loved making this thing. It was, I can honestly say that I think this is one of the best builds that I've ever made, or the most artistic one I've made. I love it. The whole three-dimensional look to it. There's so many different levels and layers, and there's so much detail in it. I mean, you can look at it for hours and not see everything in it. So this is up for grabs, guys. That's unfortunately part of the rules of this collaboration, is that once we've finished the piece we have to give it away to one of our subscribers. It's quite a heavy piece, so unfortunately I'm going to keep this giveaway to only the UK and Ireland. There's another over 30 makers that are making these things, making different pieces of art. So if you're in the States, there's guys in the States that are going to be giving theirs away. So head over to their channel. All the links are in the descriptions below to everybody that has taken part. And go and check out all their awesome videos and their builds. Subscribe, like and all that stuff, and there's a playlist of all the videos. Enter all of them, all the ones that you're eligible to win, and you never know, you could win more than one piece. And how do you win this piece of art? Well, it's pretty simple. All you've got to do, if you're from the UK or Ireland, is down below in the comments write I'm from the UK or I'm from Ireland, and next to that I want you to write what a load of dookie. Dookie, D-O-O-K-I-E, what a load of dookie. Just write that in the comments below of this video, and I'll pick a winner in the next week or so, probably in a couple of weeks. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time for a project on the lathe. Okay guys, thanks a million. Bye bye.